Diamond Daydream for the next 2 hours. I'm so thrilled that my good friend, the incredible Seema Kay, is here. My darling, how are you?
I'm good, and how are you?
It's been a while. It's been like 5-6 months since I've seen you. Can I just tell you, first and foremost, Seema Kay, 35 years in this industry, one of the true foremost authorities when it comes to gemstones, design, and now here on HSN, the most spectacular diamonds. In the next 2 hours, we are going to showcase diamonds like you've never seen before in a setting that is patented, that is unlike anything that is out there on television today. Seema Kay, we're going to jump in with your brand new launch of our gorgeous 14-karat solid gold cross pendant. Can we begin at the beginning? What is Diamond Couture?
Well, Diamond Couture is a brand that we created around the idea of bringing big look diamond to you guys at a price point.
Yes.
So this is a patent technology that we bring in many diamonds together as a cluster, and it gives you a look of a much bigger diamond. So you're gonna see this throughout the show. But what I did is that I took that patent and I combined it with the passion that I have, with the designs that I made. And as we go on, I'm gonna tell you all about the designs, all about the passion and ideas that I got and how did this become to life. So for example, this cross that you're looking at, it's called Passion Cross. Passion Cross comes from the 1600. So when I read about this, I was so inspired by this that I said, I have to combine my patented technology into this and bring this to every one of you. So Passion Cross was known in those days that when you give it to somebody, that person stays in love with you forever. And that's why I got so excited. So what did I do with this? There is a lot going on with this cross. I brought in for you a 25 pointer that looks like a 3-carat.
It does.
3-carat, ladies. You have HI, I1, I2 diamond. And if you ask what that is, to you, that means that's the best of the best. That's what you need to know. The top of the quality of the diamonds. That's hand set, micro setting under a microscope into 4 prongs that holds that beautiful solitaire right in the middle. Now, what we're gonna see here that's magical is that solitaire comes apart and becomes a pendant by itself. So Adam is gonna show it to you. You'll see what the story is here. You have a cross, you have the solitaire. The solitaire comes off, which is an enhancer. It's very easy. You just clip it off and clip it back on. So you're a designer now. You take this and you design it yourself. You can have a cross by itself. You could have a cross with the 3-carat look. It's actually 25 points, but 3-carat look in the middle. Or maybe one day you just want to wear the solitaire. You just want to wear that alone, the solitaire by itself. And the chain comes with it. Let's not forget about the chain, because we talk about the piece. I don't want to forget about the chain.
You get everything, and this is solid 14-karat gold. We are 90 seconds or sell out on truly something, as Seema says, that is forever. You know, on Seema's Facebook page, she was talking about this as the magical heirloom collection.
Magical heirloom.
And
that's what this is, magical heirloom. You're going to take this, you're going to pass it down to the next generation. And what I love about cross is that I studied the cross so much, and I found out that it's not only religion. It can mean any things today. It can mean spirituality, it can mean fashion, it can mean harmony. You can wear it for any reason you want. So you can have this, and you know what? If you want, you can actually buy this, keep the solitaire, give the cross as a gift. So you have 2 pieces here right now. Think about it.
I have never seen a piece of jewelry like it. Certainly the versatility that you've got is astonishing. Folks, and Seema, you've got to stop me if I don't do this. You always, in every single presentation tonight, have to look at the appraised value. Every single piece of jewelry, we sent to 3 individual jewelry appraisers. The lowest appraisal that came in was $1,800. That's the lowest appraisal. Our price tonight is $6.99. We've got free shipping on everything, and we have 5 flex pay. So anybody with a major credit or debit card, this can be yours. I want you to know that truly with Diamond Couture, and listen, we're only just beginning, the impossible becomes possible. We're gonna showcase big, bold, beautiful, dramatic, sensational, daydream pieces at prices that are so within reach. The setting is the key to everything that we will share today, and that really is the story of the hour. Because let's face it, Seema, we love big, we love bold, we love beautiful.
Yep.
This is the combination of all. Now, with everyone on the phone line and ordering online, we have 2 dozen now remaining, the final 2 dozen. One of our absolute